注目されていた米国大統領選挙が終了しました。今後4年間、米国経済の 68%、世界経済の 16% を占める巨大な米国消費市場はどのように成長していくと考えていますか？注目点について教えてください。
We believe that U.S. consumer spending is most likely to be impacted over the next several years by the continuing effects of the COVID pandemic and our eventual emergence from it, including the slope of any economic recovery. The pandemic has driven a material shift towards digital interactions between consumers and companies. As a result, while we expect mean reversion in a post-vaccine world on key areas of spending, the way that this spending is often done is unlikely to return to pre-COVID levels. Areas of spending that are likely to remain elevated include e-commerce, where COVID has driven penetration into previously under-penetrated market segments, home improvement, as homeowners look to adapt their living conditions to more time spent at home for both work and leisure, and digital streaming and video games, which have been multi-year share gainers versus other forms of entertainment. However, we do expect some pre-COVID trends to return, including a focus on experiential activities such as travel, which is likely to benefit leisure-related players such as leading online travel agencies. We would also expect to see a shift back towards eating outside of the home, although the financial pressures from COVID may have created a situation where larger, more well-capitalized players are better able to drive growth as we exit lockdowns.
デジタル技術を用いてビジネスモデルや企業の在り方そのものを根本的に変革するデジタルトランスフォーメーション、すなわち DX が日本では注目ワードとなりつつあります。消費関連ではどのような企業が DX 関連企業として恩恵を受けるでしょうか？
We believe that COVID has accelerated the need for digital transformation among consumer companies, as all companies needed to establish an online presence to better tie their store and online experiences together. We have some notable examples of this in the athleisure space, where leading players with a digital focus, strong brand, an ability to meet customers where they were, whether it was online, as part of a community, or in-store when possible, were able to sustain superior growth rates to their competitors. We have also seen the largest quick-service restaurant and coffee chains continue their heavy investments in digital experiences and loyalty programs. Technology companies have also benefited from the need for traditional consumer companies to establish digital touchpoints with their customers. This can be seen in the continued shift in spending to online advertising platforms, strong demand for customer relationship management, commerce, and service software, and continued conversion from cash to electronic payments, and the need to integrate payments across physical and online stores.
気候変動問題を筆頭に、生活に長期的かつ多大な影響を与えると思われるサステナビリティリスクについて世界的に関心が高まっています。これらのテーマが消費関連企業に与える成長機会やリスクについてどう見ていますか？
We would agree that a focus on climate has increased among both consumers and companies. Within consumer spending, we have seen continued penetration of electric vehicles as falling costs, improved range, and government subsidies have made them more attractive alternatives to internal combustion engine vehicles. Consistent with this, we are seeing a proliferation of new EV offerings from traditional car manufacturers and suppliers, which provides opportunity of successful, but also risks as market shifts can bring rise to new competition. We have also seen restaurants increasingly turn away from traditional meat and dairy, with a large global coffee player recently announcing an increased focus on offering plant-based proteins and dairy-free beverages to reduce their supply chain emissions. Moreover, companies in general are more conscious of their ecological footprint and communicating a positive message to consumers. For example, the largest e-commerce vendor in the US has advertising on TV about its efforts to be carbon neutral by 2024. We would expect these efforts by companies to continue, given the likelihood that consumers will react favorably over the next several years to brands that are viewed as better addressing climate and environmental issues.